Detective Sergeant Mark Turpin peered through the car's rain-lashed windscreen and exhaled. Warm air emanated through the dashboard vents, percolating around the vehicle's interior, yet not quite alleviating the chill that clung to his bones. He wiggled his toes, damp socks rubbing against his feet, then grimaced as his wet trouser hems stuck to his calves. His gaze found the clock displayed beside the vents, and he blinked to offset the tiredness that threatened. His shift had started at 9 that morning, with a court appearance in Reading resulting from a joint investigation between local policing areas in the Thames Valley, which took up several hours. That was followed by attending the scene of an aggravated burglary at a house on the outskirts of Wallingford. The victim was now in an induced coma in the John Radcliffe Hospital in Oxford, and would be lucky to survive the night. Biting back a yawn, Mark pulled out his notebook and turned to a fresh page, noting the date and time at the top of it, then reached out and turned off the car's ignition. The warm air died, and he could feel the cold seeping through the perished door seals within seconds. The car smelled of stale take-out coffee dregs, fatty food wrappers, and the faintest reminder of a petrol station-purchased pine air freshener. The cardboard pine tree still dangled from the rearview mirror, spinning gently from side to side, its once green surface bleached by bright sunshine. That sunshine was now a distant memory after 2 weeks of wind and rain that had battered the Vale of the White Horse along with the rest of Oxfordshire and left the countryside flooded and swollen. He looked up at movement out of the corner of his eye to see 2 protective suit-clad figures emerge from the building. They disappeared around the corner for a few moments before reappearing with a metal equipment box that they carried between them, their heads bowed against a fresh onslaught of rain that lashed at their exposed faces while they made their way back to the reception doors. Mark felt a familiar rush, his heart rate increasing, and then glanced down at the mobile phone on the passenger seat as the screen flashed to life and he heard a distinct ping. The message was succinct, to the point, and a response was not required. He leaned across and pulled a pair of protective gloves from a crumpled box in the passenger footwell. Stuffing the gloves into a pocket of his waxed 3/4-length raincoat and the mobile phone in the other, he rested his hand on the door handle and stared through the windscreen once more.